Welcome back to Boundless Books. Today we're diving into Chapter 4 of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, titled Back to the Burrow. In this chapter, we witness the Weasleys' unique way of picking up Harry from the Dursleys, a moment filled with tension, humor, and a touch of magical chaos. Let's explore the key events that unfold as Harry prepares to leave Privet Drive and head to the Burrow. Harry eagerly awaits the arrival of the Weasleys, who are supposed to pick him up at 5 o'clock. Uncle Vernon grudgingly agrees to let Harry go, though he makes his usual rude remarks about wizards. When the time arrives, the Dursleys expect a car, but instead, a loud bang signals the arrival of the Weasley family via the Floo Network, directly into the Dursleys' living room. Arthur Weasley, along with Fred, George, and Ron, appear in the fireplace. However, since the Dursleys had the fireplace boarded up, they find themselves stuck behind the bricks. Arthur has to blast a hole in the wall to free them, much to the horror of the Dursleys. Arthur, ever fascinated by Muggles, tries to engage Uncle Vernon in conversation, but Vernon remains cold and unfriendly. Meanwhile, Fred and George, always up to mischief, secretly drop a piece of candy called a Ton-Tongue Toffee on the floor. Dudley, ever greedy for sweets, quickly picks it up and eats it, only to find his tongue swelling rapidly to an enormous size. The Dursleys panic, with Aunt Petunia desperately trying to yank Dudley's tongue back to normal. Arthur, though frustrated with his sons, attempts to help while trying to calm the furious Dursleys. Harry quickly gathers his things, and after a tense and chaotic farewell, he steps into the fireplace and disappears in a whirl of green flames, leaving behind an outraged Vernon, a horrified Petunia, and a panicked Dudley. Key moments in the chapter include the Weasleys attempting to use the Floo Network at the Dursleys' house, only to get stuck behind a boarded-up fireplace. Arthur Weasley's polite but awkward attempts to converse with the Dursleys, who remain rude and unwelcoming. Fred and George pranking Dudley by leaving a Ton-Tongue Toffee, causing his tongue to swell massively. The Dursleys' furious reaction to the magic, leading to an abrupt and dramatic departure for Harry. Differences between the book and the movie. The movie completely omits this scene. Instead, it skips directly to Harry already being at the Burrow, leaving out the humor and chaos of the Weasleys trying to retrieve Harry from Privet Drive. The omission removes a significant moment of contrast between the wizarding world and the Dursleys, as well as Fred and George's hilarious prank on Dudley. That wraps up Chapter 4, Back to the Burrow. This chapter is a fun yet chaotic transition from Harry's miserable time at the Dursleys to the warmth and excitement of the Weasley household. What was your favorite moment? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us next time for Chapter 5.